upside down. Otherwise I was walking for it. Everyone stay where you are, or not. Okay, you're already blossoming. Okay, leg loops on. Now the leg loops are just there. They're not being used really. They're just there to support us when we come back out. So we land in our floating Buddha. Okay. This is going to be as adventurous as we get for today, but this is really fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach up towards the sky, get our arms out, so the swing is underneath the armpits. Okay? I'm holding onto the swing. So when I hold on, I'm sliding down. And when I slide down, I bring weight into my head, and then I'm going to let it gather at my waist. Awesome. Good. So what is this called? Squeeze the legs together. Too fast. Come on back. Too fast. Ladle. Squeeze the legs together. What is this called? Ladle. Ladle.
Ladle, ladle.
Thank
But not with
you.
the hands.
Do not spill the gravy. Legs together. Legs together. Thank you. All right. Pull yourself back up. Sit up. Now we switch. This is important. Sit up. We switch. We have to grab the front edge. So we reach towards our knees. Grab the swing. And then we have to gather it. So to gather it, we bring our legs wide. When we bring our legs wide, then we can lean back and then wrap them around. Yes, really good, Linda. Keep going. Yes. Good transition, everybody. So now the swing is covering like a whole big surface area, and it's okay. If it feels good. You can also bring it up a little bit if it feels a little bunchy, but everybody's looking good. You can bring your hands down, maybe. Take your time, no rush. Go ahead and clasp your hands behind your back and stretch. That's perfect. Nice, guys. Does everybody feel okay? Yeah, good transitions. Really great, guys. Awesome. So this is an advanced pose. This is not a beginner pose. I'm impressed with everybody's ability to come in and out so much easier. Okay, here we go. We reach up, we grab for the swing between our legs. Go ahead and do a little bit of setup. Bring your legs wide, both of them at the same time if you can, and then come to seat. Sitting down. All right, go ahead and get in. Really good job. So only 30 seconds of being upside down is enough. Come into your gentle windshield wipers. It's just misting out. No need to go full blast. Just let them rock a little bit from side to side. So good. You might feel a little woozy. Your body is massively detoxifying quickly. That happens in these practices. It's good to drink extra water. If you ever feel like you need to take a little break, it's totally okay. Really nice. So we're going to come and rest in our chillaxing pose and do a little bit more leg stretches. We're going to transition the same way we did before, nice and easy. So swing is gathered behind our back. Leg loops are on. I'm just coming to meet you where you are. Okay. So we're going to come to sit. So we're going to gather the legs, gather the swing underneath our arms. Hold on to the front edge. So reach towards your knees and then slide your hands up, and that's the front edge. Thank you. Good. So the first thing we want to do is get the leg loops at our knees. So go ahead and do that first. You can keep your arms on the outside to do that. Okay? Nice. Good job, guys. Okay. So we're going to pull ourselves up, right? So at the knees, it's a little bit easier. It's okay. Yeah, you're doing great. And then we let the swing slide out. Move on. So most of the weight is being held by our knees. Really good. I know. Maybe. Maybe. And then if you land in chillaxing pose. Really good, guys. So in chillaxing, this is where the name chillaxing arms comes from, right? So we're going to go ahead and let ourselves sway from side to side. I didn't give explicit instructions. You guys were doing such a good job. I pushed one knee down, and then the other knee down, and that's how I get into my swagger. Yeah, see if you can drop the hips. Drop the hips and open the heart. We're initiating our back bends from the upper thoracic spine, that place where we normally like curve in and round in. We're pushing our back into the swing and letting our heart rise to the sky from there. That's beautiful, Linda. Good job. Can you feel the difference even after 2 days of how the body's getting it? These micro movements, it's really beautiful. Nice job, guys. Does everybody feel like the leg loops are in a good position for them? So, I'm like, where's Amy? Deborah, will you do me a favor and bring Julia's leg loops down one? Okay? And just bring it down to the very end of the daisy chains. I just think you'll be more comfortable with them a little bit lower. Everybody else is looking pretty good. Back there. Okay, we're in our chillaxing pose. Good. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, you can actually just lift the leg. You don't even have to take it out. Bring it down, but that's okay. Come on back in. Remember to keep your arms wrapped around. Nice, Julia. See if that feels a little bit better. So it's easier when they're lower. If anybody wants to take it easy, just bring your leg loops down. If you want it a little harder, bring them up. Awesome. Okay, good. So we want to keep that hook in the upper body, right? If it gets to be too much, you can do like a gentle lift. Let's see how like swimming through water, ease and grace. Whenever we do like this whole thing, it actually affects the air. You know what I mean? Like we get this like big wave disturbance, and we just want to be easy about it. See if we can get into like a real smooth, graceful relationship with the swing. It's like a new best friend, right? Because you get into a little tip about something, but then you get back into like the love bubble. You love your swing. Okay, spread it out if you need. We're going to do some freeze frames. When we go freeze frame, we're going to shift from side to side. So let's go ahead and swing to the left, try to hold it. It's going to be impossible. Swing to the right, try to hold it. So I call it freeze frame because we're getting into a big swagger. And then we just try to pause at the edge, like freeze frame, right? Freeze frame. Doesn't really work. It's just fun to try. Like, oh, okay, back to momentum. Really good, guys. Shifting from side to side. Now on our next big swing, what we're going to do is bring our left foot up and wind up in a version of our floating pigeon. So left leg on top, knee bent, foot is in front of the leg loop. There you go. Yeah, help it out. So the foot can hook in front, foot can hook here, and then we drop. Yeah, so this is a much better stretch. Hips down, push your hips down. If you want to go deeper, pull the leg in. If you're okay with just hanging out, it's okay here too. Okay. Awesome. Foot in front. Thank you. Good eye from back there. Okay, so everyone identify your right arm. I get confused a lot when I say it backwards too. But we're going to keep it around the swing and then thread it diagonally across and find the leg loop. Not quite. Okay, try it again. So between the swing and the leg loop, then grab for the leg. There you go. It's all right. Everyone gets confused. So go ahead and go ahead and rest the head. This is a nice pose. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist. So I'm pulling my left rib cage down towards the ground. Yes. That should feel really, really good. Everybody with me? And I like just resting. A lot of the poses, I'm like, I'm good. I'm just going to hang out for a little while. Really nice, guys. And then from there, we're going to just slowly release. We're going to use the momentum and just go right into the second side. You can use your hands if you need to. Yeah, nice. And sometimes you can just hook it. Good. And then we're going to wag the tail. Right? We're going to have this natural swag going. So first we're going to go a little bit deeper to get the hips open so I can pull in. So that means the leg loop can help me, the foot can help me, whatever feels good. So we're going to drop the hips here. If the intensity is too much, just lean back. Thanks, guys. All right, and then I'm going to find my left hand, keep it around the swing, and then go diagonal for the leg loop. Now, left hand, right leg loop, twist. Good. So pour the right rib cage down towards the ground. It should feel really good. And if you want to go a little bit deeper into the freeze frame, extend the arm and the leg. I'm just showing you the different variations. Or just hang out here. This is really nice too. Yeah, just see where you want to take it. Play with it a little bit. That's why we call it aerial yoga play. Find your own happy place. Super sweet. Nice, guys. All right, go ahead and release that. So we can just wag the tail a little bit here. And then just see if you can get the foot to come out. There you go. Nice. Sway it out a little from side to side. So we're going to revisit our chill flow. It's like the vinyasa flow, but it's a little bit more chill from here. We're going to inhale, open it up to a T. Exhale, come into a floating child. So our floating child is wrapping our forearms around the leg loops, tucking in, rounding the back. Go ahead and just rest. Maybe this is where you hang out. If you don't want to do the flow, this is a nice rest pose. If you want to continue on, blossom for star. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Hips are heavy. And then squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hands together. You're around the swing. Come to prayer. There you go. Push the hips up towards the sky and do that. Yes. Reverse. Namaste. Exhale, sink the hips down. Extend the arms one more time. T. Inhale here, nice and big. Exhale, come into the floating child. You guys are all ready for the next pose. That's great. Let's just mixing it up for you. Go ahead and blossom for star. Expand in the gesture of receptivity. And then squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hands together, press up into prayer. Make sure everybody's holding on with their forearms, those that are assisting. And then go ahead and sink the hips back down one more time. I'm going to give you guys some options. Hang out in the floating childs if you've had enough. If you're good. If you guys want to try ladle, we're going to extend the legs, hold on to the swing, keep your elbows on the outside in. Hold on. Lean back, lift the hips, let the swing wiggle into the lower back. So this is called ladle, right? If you want to hold on to the swing for a little extra support, that's fine. If you want to swim your arms down, go ahead and bring the arms straight with the palms up. Pour the energy out from the toes to the fingertips. And then bend the knees. Bend the knees. Swim the arms back for bow. So you can reach towards your ankles and still be a good person. You don't have to grab them. Okay? If you want to go deeper, go ahead and reach all the way back to hook. Pull the ankles away from the heart to get the full extension. It's going to be a big back bend. The swing is supporting the lower back, so it should feel good. You can open the heart from here. Release when you're ready. Reach up, grab for the swing. Ooh la la. Big head rush.